Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I hope that this work is as deep of benefit to you as it is and has been for me on my healing journey. And if you're coming back, welcome back. Welcome back. As always, if you're interested in a specific video, if you hit that like button, that's going to let me know that this is the content you're really resonating with. If you are really enjoying a ponder, please send it to a friend. There's nothing more, inspirational than to find something that really inspires you and empowers you and give it to a friend. And then also you can always subscribe to the channel, and that way we can be pondering in almost real time. So welcome to you. Today, as you read from the subtitle, we are talking about apologizing. And I mentioned this a couple videos ago, but it's so interesting to me how, all of the time, mostly women, but men too, apologize for themselves. In a yoga class, if I say, we need 2 blocks, oh, sorry, I forgot my blocks. Well, why are you saying sorry? I didn't say you needed a block. So this idea of apologizing all the time, right? Apologizing. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm sorry to bother you, or I'm sorry I'm not making more sense here, or I'm sorry I can't make it tonight, right? Why are we apologizing? Why are we apologizing? We're in the people pleasing challenge this month. As I've mentioned before, we're talking about service. What is service, right? We talked about the Mother Teresa quote of like the idea of the fruit of love is service. The fruit of service is peace. So service is coming from love and it gives us peace, right? If service is coming from a need for approval, or if service is coming from a fear of conflict, right? If service is coming from a place that's more negative, then it's not coming from love, and it's not giving you peace. It's giving you burnout. It's giving you resentment. It's giving you compare and contrast, right? Envy or whatever. So just watching all of that is what we're talking about. So I want you to think about this, and maybe you'll even get out your journal. Where do I apologize? Right? Where do I apologize? And of course, I'm not talking about apologizing when we make a mistake, right? That's totally different. Of course, we're going to apologize for that. But even that, with my kids when they were little, it's like I don't want to really hear I'm sorry. I want to see I'm sorry, right? You can say you're sorry for not loading the dishwasher, but 10 or 15 times of saying you're sorry you're not loading the dishwasher, meh, just words, right? Start to load that dishwasher, and then I'm going to see that sorry. So that's a different ponder. But, the idea of saying I'm sorry just to avoid conflict, just to, be afraid of what people think of you, just because, you are apologizing basically for yourself. Okay, so I want you to take a note here. Where do you apologize? Where do you say sorry often? Watch yourself say you're sorry. Now let's think of those three different ways I just described common apologies of like, I'm sorry to bother you. What's another way to say I'm sorry to bother you? Think about that. If you wanted to interrupt someone and instead of saying, I'm sorry to bother you, what would another way be of saying it? Hi, do you have a minute? Right? Totally different than apologizing for ourselves. Hi, do you have a minute? Yes or no? Okay. Instead of saying, sorry, I can't make it tonight. I'm sorry, I can't make it tonight. What's another way to say that? Think about that. Some of you like, this is totally obvious, but some of you really struggle with this, right? These people-pleasing tendencies are ingrained coping strategies from probably trauma in the past, right? So these are ways of behaving and ways of thinking that some of us have to break in a way that's sort of digging in. So how about, I can't make it tonight? Right? You see the difference? I'm sorry I can't make it tonight versus I won't be able to make it tonight, or I'm not coming tonight, or I can't make it tonight. We don't need to say I'm sorry, right? We don't need to say I'm sorry. Why do we say we're sorry? We don't want to hurt their feelings, right? We're caring more about their feelings about us not coming than our feelings about not being able to go or not wanting to go. Okay. What about I'm sorry if this isn't making sense? What's another way to say that? I'm sorry, this isn't making sense. How would you say that? How about these are my initial thoughts? This is where I'm at right now, right? Without apologizing. So that's what I'd like you to play with. Where are you apologizing? I'm sorry if you didn't like dinner. I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm sorry if I forgot to bring a yoga mat today, right? Whatever they are, write it on one side of the paper. And what's another way to say these things without making an apology? And then we're saving the apologies, those I'm sorry's, for when we make mistakes, when we really make a mistake. Okay. As always, may this be of benefit to you. I will see you next time. We're talking about boundaries. Boundaries. I'll see you then. All right. Big bows. Much love. I love you. I love you. I love you.